Welcome back to my new video, and this is going to be exciting. I'm bringing a solution that I built, a simple solution that I built to give demo how we can build agentic AI workflows in no time with the help of our favorite tool n8n. Absolutely no coding required. Let's understand what does the agentic workflow mean, right? So basically, in the UI, user chats with the AI LLM, and there will be some tools attached to that available to AI. Right, so it understands the context from the user query, and it calls the appropriate tool, right? And it presents the result to user. So this is the gist of it, right? So there are many facets of it. There are many moving components, but let's keep this as simple, right? It understands what user says, and based on that understanding, it calls the appropriate tool, right? In my case, what I have done, I have I have my SQL database running. If you watched my previous video about the agentic AI with RAG implementation using n8n, so you might have seen I built two containers, one for n8n where this app is running, another container for in the previous video I just built one container for n8n. In this video I built another container, MySQL employee. So how to do this? You just if you are on Windows, download the Docker desktop and just search for MySQL. So you will get the MySQL latest image. Just pull and then just pull it. So it will be present in your under images, and then just click that and start the container. Okay, so basically it will create a deploy container, and you can see that the container running here. Okay, so that's how I built this uh, MySQL container, and I created a small database, and the database name is employee DB, right? So once you successfully built your container, open the container and execute a few database related commands. You can get that from any AI. So it is straightforward. Even I got that from AI only. So I built a small database. So if you see, this is my database. It's called employee DB, and these are some fake data. These are my employees with the employee ID, right? So I've set up my n8n. You can watch my previous video how to set up n8n on Docker desktop, and similarly follow the same process to deploy your MySQL, right? This is required. We'll configure this in our in our n8n workflow, right? I will tell you how. Okay, let's get to the demo first, and then I will explain each step. Okay, let's ask our agent, which is our so this is our agent. So its job is to provide or help HR team with some employee information. Okay, provide me information uh, information on employee with name. Let's put this. Let's wait. This will be much faster. I'm not using local LM. I'm using Google's Flash. So I'm using Google Gemini Flash. So I'm using Google Gemini API. So okay, it's saying that it has sent to my Telegram. It should have actually presented here also. If you see, it has presented whatever I asked. I don't know why it did not do. Um, okay, provide me employee details of employee. It name Karan. Let's see if this presents on the chat itself. Okay, it is successfully sending the data to Telegram. Okay, so see, there are some quirks which I will be fixing. I don't know whether it is in my prompt or I have to do something in the workflow. So you can provide me that. So I have fixed most of the quirks, but there are some rough edges which I need to fix. So okay, so I have two employees named starting with Karan. So if you see, so it is doing the correct thing here. Let's see if it can pull by the employee ID. So I've seen that it is struggling with pulling with the employee ID. I'm not sure why. Can you share employee details with ID? Let's see, let's use 104. 104. Let's see what it does. Okay, once it presents data here, okay, so it was able to find employee by ID also. So in our small demo, we have seen how our agentic AI is inferring users' input and calling the tool. In this case, our tool is MySQL tool, and it is able to connect to the database and provide the required information. Now let's go to the workflow to understand more. Okay, so let me make it little bigger. So this is a small workflow. So here the trigger is when a chat message received, that is my trigger. And the second action node is my AI agent. Okay. So how to add this? It is simple. Just click on this plus to add any node. Go to whichever you want. In this case, I have selected AI agent, right? This is straightforward. So just connect this, and this is where the magic happens. You have to provide the correct prompt. So if you might have seen that in some cases, in some edge cases, it is not printing correctly on the chat, right? So those rough edges you can fix by this prompt message, right? So this is what your LLM uses and gets the context, and based on this it plans and make decisions. Okay, so this is the prompt. You can freeze video and see what I have given in the prompt. So I'm basically telling that you are a HR team agent, and your job is to get the username and ID if user has not provided, and call this tool. I will tell you what is that tool, and also send a Telegram message. Okay. So if you see, I have two tools. One is to send Telegram message, and another is to uh, fetch employee information from MySQL database. I will give you those details also. Okay. So this Telegram is a straightforward. You can watch out my previous video on how to set up Telegram node, right? So you can find it in the tool section. You can if you click on the tool, you can find Telegram. Okay, you can find Telegram. Just click on it, and it will ask you to set up a credential, get the API key. So Telegram provides the free API key unless WhatsApp. So that's why I prefer Telegram. And you need to provide chat ID. You will get those once you register those things. You need to provide chat ID, and make sure you set this. Let the model define this parameter, right? You should be selecting this so that AI will take care of this. Or otherwise, you provide chat ID if you want to route it to specific chat, right? Every chat will have some chat ID. For example, this is my chat ID of this chat, right? So provide that chat ID. So that is required, or you can handle AI to decide. And text, you can put the model to define that, right? So that is that. So that is how you need to configure the Telegram node. Okay, Telegram tool. Sorry. It's not Node. It is a Telegram tool, one of the AI tool. Okay. Before I go to MySQL part, how I set up, this is important. So here in the chat model, I'm using Google Gemini instead of local LLM. So you might have seen I was struggling in querying my local LLM, which was running on Olama, and my laptop is not capable of handling the local LLM, right? It is not capable of handling local LLM because I don't have dedicated GPU. So if you have a hardware with a dedicated GPU, especially NVIDIA's GPU, it should be 4090 and above with 8 GB of VRAM, then you can have a local LLM. Or I heard that it performs well on latest M4, Apple's M4 chip. So you can try that as well. So how to set up this, right? So if you set up AI agent, you have to give it a chat model, right? So how to do that, right? So you can check for chat model. Okay. So there are many chat models. So this is what I use. I am using chat model Google Gemini. So if you don't know, go to Google Gemini API, and in the developer option you can generate the API key, right? So I am using free plan. That's why I have to make sure that I don't run out of my daily limits, right? So I'm using the free plan, and then you can select whichever model you want. So please check whatever the, okay, so this says mid-size multimodal that supports up to 1 million tokens. Okay. I don't know whether this is 1 million token is overall, or I don't know that. So maybe overall. So you check the those documentation from Google site. So you have to add this Google Gemini chat model, and in the memory, this is to hold the user context so that AI can track of whatever conversation happening with the user, right? So you can find that find that by simple memory and add it, right? And if you want to have a database store, you can do that also. So in my case, I'm just keeping it simple. Okay. Then this is the main thing. This is our MySQL tool, right? So you can find that under tools. If you search, you can even install MySQL. But I tried Microsoft SQL. So I tried Microsoft SQL on my Docker container, but I found it is not stable kind of thing. The AI is not able to get the data out of it. So I found MySQL to be better. Okay. So just select this as your database. Once you do that, and just rename that. You remember in the prompt message I've said that call this tool, right? So whatever name you keep here, make sure you put that in your prompt message. Okay. And then you have to set up a credential for your MySQL, right? Go to this and set up your credential for your SQL account, right? So this is mine, and if it is successful, it will say successful. Otherwise, it will say it failed. Okay. So that is simple. Create a new credential, provide everything, and that's it. You are good to go. Okay. Then what I'm doing is, so I'm just there are many operations you can do, right? You can execute particular SQL query, insert or update a row, or delete a row, right? In this case, I'm just fetching user information. That is what my tool name also suggests. I can get one more MySQL tool to add or remove users, right, from the database. So for this demo, I have kept. In my next demo, I would try to add that and show you demo on that also. Okay. So then table, you have to specify table, or you can, if you have multiple table, you can make AI to handle that for you as well. Since I have just only one table, so I have explicitly put that table name. Okay, and then this is where AI does its magic. So make sure. So basically, what we are doing, we are querying by ID and employee name, right? These are the columns that we are querying employee information. So make sure you populate whatever query you want to put, right? And value will be make sure you value you set as defined automatically by model, right? So this thing will be handled by your LLM. Okay, so I added this in description because I'm using like operator. So if you don't add this percentage, so it will not understand. It will say there are no such employees, right? So make sure you add that, and I put this also so that model can understand that employee ID is some kind of number. Okay. All right, so you can pause the video and take a look at the this workflow. Right, it's a simple workflow. I will bring more complicated workflow unless I don't run out of my token limit. Okay, so this was it about today's video. Hope you liked it. If you liked it, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for watching.